Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì yìí. Tó bá dé ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá ni, a fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ subscribe kẹ́ lè máa jẹ̀gbádùn gbogbo bó ṣe lọ lágbo òṣèré. Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká sojú abẹ nípò.
Killing repentant insurgents and secessionists is against religious and international law if you don't fear Allah. Seyi Gumi wants federal government. Seyi Gumi ti ya wèrè mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ o. Ó ti sọ terrorist di secessionist mọ́ ìwọ àtẹ̀mí lọ́wọ́. Insta blogging. Okay. Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has condemned calls for the killing of repentant insurgents and secessionists, insisting that such action violate both religious teaching and international law. Gumi made the remark on Friday, days after the Senate urged the federal government to end the rehabilitation of repentant terrorists and instead prosecute anyone found guilty of terrorism and other related offenses. The cleric argued that executing repentant insurgents, secessionists, or prisoners of war is morally wrong and contrary to both Islamic principles and international legal standards. He also cautioned that the International Criminal Court (ICC) is monitoring such action, urging those involved to consider both legal and spiritual consequences. According to Gumi, adopting the same method as terrorist group by killing perceived enemies only erode morality and does not help in winning the fight against insecurity. He stressed that emotions should never determine decisions in conflict situations. He said, killing repentant insurgents and secessionists is against religious and international law. So also prisoners of war. ICC is listening. If you don't fear Allah, where is morality? It is the same logic terrorists employ to kill all others beside them. Emotions don't win a war. Hey! Ẹ wo bí tá já sí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibo la já sí. Kí ni Sheikh Ahmad Gumi tó ń wí? Mi ìdẹ̀rí máa yí bá wí o. Nigeria government tó ń bẹ̀rù ẹ̀ ní o. Nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà mọ̀ tọ́jọ́ mọ̀ tí àwọn àti Gumi jọ kù papọ̀ tí ó ti di àṣẹmálò. Òun ló ń jẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ máa bọ́ síta kó máa wíwíkúwí nígboro ẹnu ẹ̀ náà. Ìbájẹ́ wípé pé federal government ti arrest ẹ̀ wọ́n ti gbé síbẹ̀ bíi ti El-Rufai ni. A ti farabalẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà lẹ̀ yìí. A ti máa níyanjú díẹ̀díẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín bàbá Tinubu ẹ lọ gbé máa yìí. Kò ní jẹ́ ká ní sinmi nínú ìjọba yín. Máa yóò wà ókè. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń wí ni Sheikh Ahmad Gumi ó ní Allah kò fi àyè gba kí wọ́n pa terrorist. Ó ní ICC International Court International Criminal Court ó ló ń wáṣí wa nínú Nàìjíríà bí federal government ṣe fẹ́ dealt pẹ̀lú àwọn terrorist nítorí wọ́n ti sọ kíní yẹn ní house. Wàá gbọ́ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tí wọ́n debate ẹ̀ ní house wípé ibi tán bá dé tọ́rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tán bá dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ security wọ́n ní kò sí forgiveness fún àwọn wo fún any terrorist tọ́wọ́ bá ti bà kí wọ́n flush ẹ̀kọ́ rọrùn náà lọ sọ́run àṣàtì. Àti àwọn tó ń finance wọn àtàwọn tó sponsor wọn anybody tí ọwọ́ òfin bá mú ikú ni kò sí nǹkan kan òní Gumi bọ́ síta tó wá sunkún. Ṣùgbọ́n wá gbọ́ mò ń fi dé ẹ lójú wípé tó bá máa fi súnmọ́ bíi 5 to 10 years ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ innocent soul tí àwọn Gumi àkó gbogbo àwọn emirs in the north gbogbo àwọn political stakeholders both the past present and the future gbogbo àwọn religious leaders join together gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n sọ di terrorists yìí àwọn ni wọ́n bọ̀ wá ṣèdájọ́ fún àwọn people. Wait and see what is going to happen. Tó o kò lè rí àlàyé mi kó lè yé dáadáa wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu àwọn ọmọ northern Arewa youth ojú wọn ti ń là rẹ́rẹ́ ti rún. Wọ́n tú àṣírí àwọn emirs, religious leaders, political class àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta náà kò láì papọ̀ tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní brainwash àwọn northern youth. Wá gbọ́ irọ́ burúkú bí wọ́n ṣe brainwash wọn wípé ọ̀tá ni àwa Yorùbá àti Igbo every southerner ọ̀tá la jẹ́ fún wọn àwa la fẹ́ pa wọ́n àwọn làwọn lè gbà wọ́n là àwọn ni Ọlọ́run wọn. Tẹ̀lé mi kó wá gbọ́ lẹ́nu.
This video is a wake-up call to the youths of northern Nigeria. I want to talk to the youths of the north today. Not to attack you, not to insult you, not to score political points. I am talking to you because I am watching you die. am watching you kidnap each other for ransom and post it online like it is entertainment. I am watching your villages burn. I am watching your children beg on the streets of every city in Nigeria and beyond. I am watching you carry weapons for men who sleep in mansions in Abuja and send their own children to universities in London. And I need to ask you one question before we go further. After 60 years, what are you still afraid of? What trust are you still debating? Who told you that you cannot afford to unite with the rest of Nigeria? And why did it benefit them so much for you to believe it? Let's go. The lie they built your prison with. Let me show you the architecture of the cage. The elite of the North, the political class, the retired generals, the old guard that has rotated power among themselves since independence, built your loyalty on one foundation. Fear of the other, fear of the Igbo, fear of the Yoruba, fear of the Christian, fear of anyone who does not look like them, pray like them, speak like them. Every election cycle, they come to you with the same sermon. You cannot trust them. They want to dominate you. They want to take what is yours. Vote for us. We are your protection. And you voted, and they won. And after 60 years of rotating presidency, northern generals, northern head of states, look around you. The North has the highest number of out-of-school children of any region on this planet. Not in Nigeria, on the planet. The North has the highest poverty rates in Nigeria, the highest malnutrition rates, the highest maternal mortality rates, the highest rate of banditry and kidnapping. They told you that your enemies were in the South. But the people who kept you poor are sleeping in your own backyard. Let me cite something for you. Bandits have been recorded boasting. We send our boys, and sometimes people from the city bring the money to us. Sometimes we send it to Dubai. That's a brag by bandits. People from the city. Those are your elites. The ones telling you to fear the Igbo man. The ones using your children as cannon fodder to clear land for their mining operations. And it is not just local elites. Another citation: collaboration between politically connected Nigerians and Chinese corporations in illegal gold mining is driving rural banditry and violent local conflicts across the Northwest and North Central region. Chinese nationals were arrested in Zamfara for illegal mining. Then, political godfathers pressured the government to release them. Your politicians releasing foreign criminals who were looting your land. Number 4, the Western education lie. Now let me address the weapon they used to keep you blind. They told the poor of the North that West education is haram, that it is forbidden, that it corrupts the soul. They told you this while sending their own children to Oxford, to Cambridge, to American University. They kept your children out of school, so your children could not read the contracts, could not understand the mining license, could not ask the question that will expose what was being taken from under their feet. Researchers have confirmed that a poor governance structure and a lack of income generating opportunity for youths are the factors that lead to the situation where groups of informants and security personnel collaborate to ensure that banditry and illegal money align to wreak havoc. Of course, they manufactured the poverty, they manufactured the ignorance, they manufactured the violence, and then they use the violence to take the resources that should have ended the poverty. This is not an accident. This is a system, a deliberate generational system designed to keep you exactly where you are, useful, afraid, and poor, so that the rest of us can suffer with you people. Meanwhile, they fund from Washington, they use their money to fund Boko Haram, to tell you book is a sin. They fund it with their money to keep you ignorant, so that we, the rest of us, can suffer in this geopolitical expression called Nigeria. Number 5, the unity they always prevented. I want you to think about one moment in Nigeria history. June 12, 1993, Moshood Abiola. The one time Nigeria came close to a genuine national unity that crossed tribe, religion, and region. A Muslim Yoruba man who won the north, who won everywhere, who spoke to something deeper than the division they have spent decades building. They annulled it. They have never allowed that moment to happen again. Every election cycle, they make sure the north is fighting the south, the Muslim is fighting the Christian, the Hausa is suspicion of the Igbo. Because the moment you stop fighting each other, the moment Arewa youths look at Ododowa youths and Biafra youths and see the same hunger, the same stolen future, the same elite sitting on their wealth, that is the moment the whole system collapses. They are not afraid of your weapon, they are afraid of your unity, and your unity is your greatest weapon. So I am speaking to you directly. Arewa youths, the ones dying in the fields, the ones carrying guns for men who will never carry guns themselves, the ones begging on streets, paved over mineral wealth that belongs to them. After 60 years, what are you still afraid of? The oil money is gone. The world has moved to lithium, to gold, to the mineral sitting under your feet. And the same people who told you the oil was Nigeria's lifeline, they are already positioned to steal what comes next, while you are still fighting the war they designed for you. You are not poor because Nigeria is poor. You are not poor because the South is stealing from you. You are poor because the people who looked like you, pray like you, speak like you, have been looting your land, funding your killers, and keeping your children out of school. And they tell you to blame someone else. That ends when you decide it ends. The power is in your hands.
Cherry Bitabarawa, Inu Temiti ati Wandon say. Sorry, if people like us or we from the south, Tabaso and one like when Yamada Beni Wipe, we are saying all those things in order to protect the southern part of Nigeria. But now that the Arewa youths are coming out to spill the beans, what can the northern part of Nigeria say to this? On a shame they shame me. The northern emirs, the northern political class, the northern religious leader, all of them collided together and destroyed Nigeria. Look at everything the landlady said. Jesus Christ. One jẹ́ kó máa yé àwọn youth wọn gbogbo àwọn Arewa youth abájọ. Gbogbo àwọn youth yẹn wọ́n rí gbogbo àwa Southerners bí number one enemy wọn ni o. Ṣé ti rí bó ṣe brainwash wọn wípé àwa Yorùbá o, àwa lọ̀tá wọn, àwọn Yíbò àwọn lọ̀tá wọn, àwọn northern leaders and elders o, àwọn ni Ọlọ́run wọn kékeré tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn o. Yet they only they only remember them only every 4 years tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣe presidential election. Ìgbà yẹn ni àwọn northern leaders and elders máa rántí pé masisi kan wà níbì kan ní northern part of Nigeria. Still shameless set of people. Ṣèbí òun gbọ́ lẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ wípé the northern part of Nigeria is the most poorest in the whole world. Jesus Christ, kò sí irú iye solid minerals kan tó wà láyé tí wọ́n wà tó make owó burúkú lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí ò sí ní northern part of Nigeria. Yet globally, northern part of Nigeria is the most poorest. Shame. On behalf of the northern part of Nigeria, I am ashamed. Oh God, ojú tì mí that they call of all of us one Nigeria. Ibo láti jẹ́ one Nigeria. Bàbá Tinubu ẹ ṣàánú wa. Ṣé ti rí pé àwa South àtàwọn people yìí kò sọ́jọ́ tá à ń bọ̀ wá meet àdàbí two parallel lines that can never lálẹ́ ayé wọn lè jam wọn lè meet. Torí àwọn eléyìí ò ní jẹ́ kí ìran ọmọ Yorùbá kó grow láyé. The moment a bá ṣe ìpera wa ní one Nigeria, kò sí ọjọ́ tí any part of Nigeria tó máa grow because of this animal set of people. I am telling you. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ rí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún àwọn youth wọn? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ rí bó ṣe brainwash wọn? Èyí tó wá tẹ̀ wá sú mi nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni wípé according to this our sister, they are the one who sending the bandits to kill people, to kidnap people, most especially when some of them are very broke or they feel like they want to spend a new money. Wọ́n á gbé àwọn terrorists ọmọ wọn dìde, wọ́n á ní kó lọ kidnap. Wọ́n gba ransom, gbogbo owó tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn náà gbà as a ransom, majority wọn kò sí owó yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn. Peanut báyìí òun ni wọ́n máa ń yọlé wọn lọ́wọ́. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn tẹ́ ẹ rí tán display owó online nítorí wọ́n ṣe gba owó yẹn wọn tí lọ kó fún àwọn ọ̀gá wọn. Òun lè ṣe rí. ṣe ti rí bí ó ṣe bá yé wọn jẹ́ ẹ̀ wá rí wípé lẹ́nu ìgbà tí wọ́n ti wá discuss ẹ̀ ní house sí pé any terrorist tọ́wọ́ bá ti bá pípa ni kí lẹ rí tí àwọn northern governor tí wọ́n tún change sí torí ọ̀rọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn repentant terrorists tí wọ́n sọ yẹn ò ní fẹ́ mọ iye owó tí governors tí wọ́n fi ń gbà lọ́wọ́ federal billions of naira. It's about money. Ṣé wọ́n ṣépè owó fún yín ní northern part of Nigeria ni? Yeah, this time àwa Yorùbá àmà pariwo àwa la kó wọ Nigeria jẹ. Àwọn northern àti báyé Nigeria jẹ. Monetary wise, wọ́n ti báyé Nigeria jẹ. Gbogbo economic problem that we are facing today, it is this side of these people, the northern part of Nigeria, that are causing us economic problem. They are still the one giving us insecurity. Kò sí nǹkan rẹ̀ kan tó jáde láti north bí ó ṣe ikú ìbànújẹ́ ọ̀fọ̀ àti ìpayín kékeré. Yes, ẹ máa rí wọn, wọ́n á máa lanu pa, wọ́n á máa pàdé, wọ́n á máa lanu pa, wọ́n á máa pàdé. Ìgbà tá a rí àwọn tó lè dìde, kó dìde ní south kí wọ́n dúró bí ọmọ kan, kó tí kí bójú ìyá alájà wọn. What is the meaning of all this? Nítorí àǹfààní ara yín, ẹ̀yin lẹ máa ní kán lọ máa pa àwọn èèyàn, kán lé wọn kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ wọn torí ẹ̀ discover mineral resources níbẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin political stakeholder wọn ní north, ẹ̀yin religious leaders, ẹ̀yin emir, every one of you, gbogbo yín lẹ wá ní group oríṣiríṣi tẹ́ fi terrorize innocent soul, tẹ́ fi terrorize the whole of Nigeria. Ẹ wá fẹ́ transfer kìíní yẹn, ẹ fẹ́ extend it to the southern part of Nigeria. Ìdí nìyẹn tẹ́ bá rí Olúwo Sheikh Gumi Olúwo àti Sheikh Gumi Mufti Iwo. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ fúnra o. Kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ àgbààgbà nìkan, ẹ̀yin ọmọ wo tàbá máa fi máa rí bí 5 years to 10 years Ìwọ á dàbí Bọ̀nú. Oṣù ọ̀jù ni tàbá máa fi gbẹ́nu lé bí 5 to 10 years Ìwọ ó máa dàbí Sanfara Katsina. Wọ́n ṣe payín lógúnlógún náà máa payín lọ́gbọ̀nlọ́gbọ̀n because gbogbo madness tí Sheikh Gumi Olúwo àti Mufti Iwo tí wọ́n perform àtàwọn tó kù tó sásá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó sásẹ́yìn tó fẹ́ gbójú jáde ẹ̀rọ ipá àmùyín. Wọ́n dẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti discover mineral resources kan tó ní agbára ní Ìwó. Wọn ò fẹ́ kí gọ́fìmẹ̀ntì mọ̀ sí, wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe bíi ti àwọn northern